Are you listening? I'm surrounded, just following an empty sound. Are you listening?
What is up, guys, and welcome to the NerdyD Show, the show where I, the notorious NerdyD, forces the people closest to me to answer 4 crazy questions that pop into my brain on a weekly basis. Then I grill them and investigate deeper into their answers. These topics are then broken up into 4 videos and posted Monday through Thursday, with the full episode posting on Friday for your listening and watching enjoyment. If you like what you hear, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Let's see who is joining the show today. To my left is Low T, this is your 3rd episode on a podcast with me?
Yes.
Stay on your microphone.
It's on my microphone.
You can't wander
I'm going to
away.
be like Ricky Bobby.
You are like Ricky Bobby.
I was in the turns. And
If you want, you can take it out of the stand and hold it, like if you want to be like a rapper.
Oh, rap god.
You can do it like that. Then you can go anywhere you want.
Baby, that's me.
Yeah, you go anywhere you want. Also, joining me to my right, my better half, LevelUp Lauren.
What up, y'all?
And to her right is my brother from another mother, Mr. Craig.
What's up, guys? It's good to be back.
It's been a minute for you. You were on when we were gonna do a podcast similar to this, but y'all were all wearing masks or something.
Yes.
Yeah, but they weren't the kind of mask you think they were.
I remember that was early on in the podcast journey.
We were wearing luchador masks.
Yeah, y'all had luchador masks on, and we were
It
in
was
a
hot
little.
as fuck for y'all, right?
We were having a hard time finding one fit in my face.
And we were in a little bedroom.
You
gotta go
double wide.
You gotta go straight to Mexico for those.
All right, so the concept of the show is 4 topics. 2 of them I tell you guys beforehand. One of them is submitted from either Discord or the Patreon. For $1, you can add a question to the bucket.
Any question, right?
Any question? Well, there's some rules.
Well, I mean,
There are some rules. There are some rules.
There's gotta be some boundaries.
Can't ask the length of my wiener.
All right, so we got that one out the way right off the bat. And then the 4th topic is a draft every week. A
right.
5-round snake draft.
Sounds good.
All right, so let's start with topic number 1, guys.
Okay.
I saw a lot of people debating once again hamburgers, and there's a big argument between In-N-Out and Whataburger. That's the big one. All these people who came from California to Texas are trying to shit on Whataburger.
All right.
But it led me down a deeper line of thought, and I wanted to know from you guys. I eat a hamburger with just meat and cheese. That's it. It stops there. Ketchup, maybe, but that's it. So I want to know from you guys what does and doesn't belong on a perfect hamburger.
So what does and does not belong on a hamburger, right?
Yeah, you go first.
Well, I like all the vegetables. I like lettuce, tomatoes, onions, pickles. I mean, I like it. I believe that belongs. All the vegetables.
So what's all the vegetables? Because all the vegetables you could get real.
Well, no, I don't. That's what.
That's what I'm asking. What is a
lettuce,
hamburger?
Tomato, pickles, and onions.
You
Lettuce,
also add
tomato, pickle,
jalapenos on
onion.
there, don't you lie?
You
Yeah,
put
I do.
jalapenos.
I like jalapenos.
Yeah,
on
those
there,
are good.
too.
You're a jalapeno
That's
burger guy.
acceptable.
Get me a
always
number
add that.
one. Lauren, get me a number 1 with jalapenos, lettuce,
Jalapenos,
tomatoes,
I get number
onions.
one, yeah. I don't really
Ketchup.
love cheese on a hamburger for me.
Okay.
That would make it a
to leave the cheese
cheeseburger.
on. Yeah, that's a cheeseburger, and I don't. I'm more like that, but I don't see when you start getting mushrooms and shit. Then you're out in the left field. You're
So you draw the line at a mushroom.
well, a mushroom is one. Anything, kale. Just
Ew.
lettuce.
Okay,
You just
kale.
put,
Yeah,
like
kale. I'll agree with you, but you don't like mushroom Swiss burgers?
no.
So you draw the line at mushrooms. Lauren, what goes on your burger?
So we all know that I am the weirdest deconstructioner
Oh,
eater
geez.
of anything, right? Like any burger or whatever, I open it up, split it in half, and I put half on this side, half on that side, because it's like you get to have 2 different.
Is it still
Meals in one.
Is it still a hamburger if you pull it apart?
Yes.
No,
It's
100%.
not anymore, right?
it's
It is.
not. No,
It's bread and a chopped
bread.
steak.
No.
It's a bread salad.
Yeah.
Well, then
it's
technically,
A bread salad on one side.
so like let's take for example a McDouble at McDonald's, right? Delicious. You put 1 patty on one side, 1 patty on the other. Put a little bit of pickles on that side, a little pickles on that side.
I just got one question.
Delicious. Yes.
What's a McDoublet?
Did I call it McDoublet?
Doublet.
I want to try the McDonald's McDoublet.
Well,
I went to
the
McDoublet.
McDoublet.
I went to McDoublet.
That's an upgrade one. See, you got to ask for the mac sauce on the side.
I like that.
And it's actually really sad that we go to McDonald's so much that the little worker boy knows
that you want mac
that I
sauce?
want mac
Mom
sauce on the
always say
side.
know
that the
my dog.
McDonald's workers are angry because they're McDoublet oblongata.
So I don't believe that once you open it up, it's a hamburger anymore.
I don't know. It's not banned.
So what'll happen is like I like to split them apart, right? But I used to be a super complicated like burger order where I would order like everything on it like you. I love mayo.
Wait, like me?
I
or
like
like
mayo.
him? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I like mayo.
I love mayo.
So now you've added mayo to the list.
Yes. Like
You
but
just
not,
keep-
It goes in it. Mayo and mustard is always on a hamburger.
but you
No,
didn't
it's
say
not.
that though. You didn't say
It's
that
not
though.
always on a hamburger.
Well,
But like
in the American hamburger.
Well, I would say
Extra
at that
mayo.
point it'd be a dry hamburger. If you didn't
Yeah,
have
then
mayo and
it's
mustard.
just
I
because
think
you eat
hamburgers,
an
I
old
think mayo and
woodshed
mustard.
hamburger.
no, fuck both y'all. Here we go. So here we go.
you-
For being honest though, here though,
If
I mean,
you're
what goes on a
linking it, that's
hamburger is
good.
ham. When I think of burger, I think
Yeah.
beef.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Wait.
Hold on. Slow down. Slow down. Here's okay. So
But that's semantics, I guess.
at what point does it become a hamburger?
With ham.
No. No. So if I have a bun
Yeah.
and I put a piece of meat inside of it, it becomes a hamburger, right?
Yes.
Yes, you
So
can have a
that's-
burger.
Beef.
So you just said that's what makes a hamburger, but no. It becomes a hamburger with a bun and beef. Then anything else is your preference.
Then it's yes, but you got to put some kind of liquid.
You
on
don't
it.
have to.
Yeah, because it's dryness. I mean, then you just get like a mouthful of.
I could eat a hamburger with
Dirt.
just beef and cheese, 100%.
But
No
then it's
problem.
not as
Cheeseburger.
good.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I mean, I get the cheeseburger part, but I mean, I could eat a hamburger with just beef.
Cheese does belong on a burger.
Every
100%.
every other thing you add to a burger begins to take away from the taste of the beef.
No.
Yes, it does. 100%.
No, I use
100%.
Well, it
beef
depends on how
enhancers.
good the beef is. Because if
Onion
you're going to
rings?
cook a
Beef
burger with
enhancers.
Wagyu, I'm not putting ketchup, mustard, mayo. Like
I
all
get you.
that. Yeah.
The beef does matter, but I'm saying every time. So if you go to McDonald's, I said this the other day. If you go to McDonald's and you get pickles on your hamburger, you like the taste of pickles.
I do.
You don't like the taste of the hamburger because the McDonald's pickles are the most like potent taste in the world.
They are delicious.
Once they're on something, it just tastes like
They're
pickles.
just goodness.
Well,
I mean,
that's
it's
fine.
100% goodness.
I'm not going to argue whether
I
you
live for
I
that
put
little
Bill
pickle.
Miller's pickles and onions on a
Ooh,
damn hamburger
extra
at McDonald's
onion.
if I could. I mean, they're good.
Extra onions and extra
Yes,
pickles
extra
I-
pickles.
with mac
Lettuce
sauce.
and tomato. Okay.
Extra
You're
mayo.
Still in your level of whatever we want to call it. You know, you're doing all right, but you got to have some liquid, something to grease up your bun a little.
What's your
Gotta
perfect
grease up
burger,
on-
Craig?
My perfect burger?
Yeah.
Well, my perfect burger has beef. My perfect hamburger, I mean, the emphasis on the ham, because we call a cheeseburger because there's cheese on it. So it would make sense that on a hamburger, there's ham.
It would be ham.
I never
think.
thought
would be
about
ham.
that. Is
I'm
it
not
called a
against-
hamburger?
I
Is it
mean,
called a hamburger?
I think burger, I think beef. I think hamburger, I'm like, all right, where's
I'm
the
not
ham?
against this line of
Yeah.
arguing because this is normally how I would argue. So I'm with you on this.
But for me, I mean, honestly, it depends on how I'm feeling. Like, I will say that mushroom and Swiss is not my favorite, but occasionally I'll eat a mushroom and Swiss burger. I think that grilled mushrooms taste good if they're done right. If you don't do it right, it tastes like shit. But all in all,
You're teetering on the edge.
I
Just want you to know.
I-
You're getting
yeah,
into
my
a
pants
level
sizes
of...
are getting
I
a few
like
sizes
mushrooms
too
on a
tight,
burger.
but that's because I eat too much. It's not because of that's not I promise. But so
Editing this is going to be a nightmare.
so
I don't know.
so I would say that my go-to though definitely has pickles and onions. But
I agree.
But again, it depends on how I'm feeling because like if I just if I know that the burger's gonna be whack and whoever's making it just isn't it's just gonna be dry. Of course, I'm gonna want the pickles and onions on there because if not, I'm just biting into fucking sand.
Well,
you know?
and there's things that,
Yeah.
like when you're in the mood. I love barbecue sauce sometimes.
So that's where I was going next as I wrote down barbecue sauce here.
Yeah.
Does
Yeah,
barbecue
maybe
sauce...
sometimes, not all the time, but
yeah,
sometimes that's a good
I think
taste.
it's very situational. I think
Yeah.
it depends on who's
Yes.
cooking, what kind of
Yeah.
beef they're using,
Yeah.
and also.
Yeah,
but my
you're right.
go-to is generally lettuce, tomato, onion, a little bit of pickle, and sometimes bacon. It depends.
Some
But
jalapeno?
jalapeno for sure. Yeah, I mean, but that's also like if my
Yeah,
stomach's
that's
all
San
fucked up that day,
Antonio,
I'm
yeah.
not eating jalapenos. I'm like,
That's
nah.
too much, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, but that's... You said something that brought home the point I want to make. You add stuff based on how bad the meat is?
Not necessarily. I mean,
I think
sometimes I'm
so.
just in the mood. I like that during the rodeo. I get that rodeo burger down at Jim's.
What is the rodeo burger?
It's got
Chili.
chili and cheese and onions, and it's just kind of. It's not something I get all the time, but
It's soup in a bun.
Soup in a bun.
Yeah.
Chili cheese. It's
That's
that.
pretty good.
It's
Alright,
extra beefy soup.
So I like that.
All right, so eggs. The eggs belong on a
No.
hamburger.
No.
All right, y'all
Lots
lost
of
me there.
you like
No.
eggs on your burger?
I just love eggs.
I bet you like fried.
doesn't
I'm
matter.
biased. I love eggs. I can eat eggs with anything. I love eggs.
How about onion rings?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like a barbecue onion ring hamburger?
But it's all
Oh, yeah.
situational again because I'm not putting that on Wagyu.
Yeah, I
Not
get
doing
you.
it.
I get you.
I can never tell the difference between
Look,
like Wagyu beef and like regular beef.
Then
Give
you
me that
haven't had real
80-20 and we're
Wagyu.
good.
Then you haven't
Then
had real Wagyu.
You've had that dollar store Wagyu.
I'm not very discreet. I mean, I
Nah.
think that a McRib is good pork, so I
No.
don't give a shit. Oh, yeah, it is. If you can draw, they actually draw the ribs on there, and I love that. Or tattoo them, maybe.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say the
Something
McRib
like
is good pork?
Yeah, that's
Oh, man, that's
not a
quality
hamburger
shit.
though.
No, I know,
question.
but I'm just saying.
I question
so
if it's
my
even
meat,
pork.
My meat taster is not
I don't even know
necessarily-
what a McRib is.
I don't know.
either. And I
What do you
question if
think's
it's
in it?
pork.
I think it's a hamburger.
I think it's offensive, is what I think.
My
A
problem.
crime
So
to humanity, I'm sure.
I'll say McRibs taste amazing. They taste great. But one problem
can't
is
eat 'em.
every time I eat a McRib, you get to one point and there's something that you bite into that like almost chips your tooth.
Yeah.
It's
And what
the,
is
The
that?
bone.
It's the probably the guy's fingernail that's making it.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I
That
don't care what
doesn't-
anybody says. Back in school, we had a sandwich just like the McRib. I guarantee you McDonald's is sourcing it from the same place. I think it's like Blue Swan or something. You can get them by the box.
I don't ever
then
remember
just
having
get-
a sandwich like that.
I don't either.
I do.
I
I do.
would.
What
I
school
would,
was that at?
I would have stayed in high
I go
school.
to.
I'd
I
still
went to
be
a school
there.
that some in this day and age would call privileged.
I'd still
And
be
we
there.
had what we
I'd
call
still be
good
there.
food.
I'm telling you. But I know I got off.
You're
I
fine.
got
No,
us
no,
on
you're
that, but
fine.
it was just about meat.
Yeah.
What I was saying is, Craig is a meat connoisseur.
Yeah.
I don't know. Meat's meat to me.
I want that filet mignon and I want it
Meat
well
is
done.
not meat.
Yeah.
That I don't like
Meat's
that
meat to
statement.
me.
So have you had one of those Freddy's steak burgers that use like the
Ew, those are
paper
gross.
No,
thin?
that's bullshit.
See,
That's- so the meat is not
meat.
meat.
I've
But
never
that's
had
not
them, but that does
hamburger
not
meat.
sound good.
They're terrible.
Anything at Arby's, somebody shit on it.
Nah, go fuck
No,
yourself.
Arby's
Arby's.
is delicious.
Go fuck
I
yourself.
hate Arby's.
Arby's roast beef
Arby's is
cheddar.
delicious.
Arby's
delicious.
is the dirtiest.
Everything
chain
reminds me of
in-
her.
in the country.
No, it's not.
Yes, they're
No,
not.
Arby's is
Them
delicious.
And Burger
and
King's
it's
number
clean.
2.
Burger King's number
Burger
one.
King is number 1. We literally went.
It's not even close.
Dirtiest.
We went to the Burger King.
Arby's.
I've never been in a Burger King that didn't smell like shit.
Or have sticky floors.
I've never been in an
Sticky floors,
Arby's
very true.
that didn't have
Yeah.
shit in the burger or whatever you eat.
Went to
That's pretty
Arby's the
gross.
other day. It was fucking delicious.
You know
Delicious.
what?
It's
I
terrible.
won't say what I want to say because you would have had to have edited it out. But anytime I see Arby's, I just think everybody thinks, I should call her.
Because of the roast beef.
I mean, it just looks like a
thinks about the
labia
roast beef?
sandwich.
Yeah.
It just.
Chicago.
They say they have the meats. Yeah, they
Yeah,
have
that
the meats on
meat
the
is
meat
all-
curtains.
Arby's has a good burger right now from the movie Good
It
Burger.
was actually
Do they
pretty good.
really?
It
Yeah,
was
it's a
pretty
good.
burger.
It comes with a good
That's-
burger.
They gotta have
good
They
shake.
gotta have a gimmick because they can't
Everybody
make good
has to have a
shit.
Yeah.
gimmick.
No, not.
I will admit, from time to time,
Burger
their
Boy
cheddar
doesn't have a
melt's pretty
gimmick.
good.
Oh, their cheddar milk is amazing.
You keep referencing local places.
Yeah.
That's not.
Well, fuck these people. They're gonna have to get down here and eat.
Yeah,
some
I
of
mean,
it.
that's
Come on down to San Antonio.
Look,
You need to come and eat this.
look. Now Whataburger's kind of reaching out and around the world.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's always been a local thing for us. It's just that we
Yeah.
make the best hamburgers in the world out here.
So I'm not gonna lie. I don't always love Whataburger. Half
don't
the
either.
time it tastes like shithole because it just
Shithole.
depends on who's
It depends on the
working
location
there
and who's working.
and the location. Yes,
And
So-
the location, yeah.
we got raw
Chicken
chicken
strips.
strips.
I remember
one
that. They
time,
got raw
and the
chicken
manager was like, "Oh,"
Did you want me to put it back
They
in the
tried to
fryer?
throw it in the trash to hide it.
and I was like, "Bro, my fucking husband just took a bite of this shit." Like that's how we knew it was raw.
Oh, it's no big deal. It's fine. You know, that happens all the time.
I love the salmonella.
I think the problem with Whataburger is the nostalgia of Whataburger. When they used to grill them and they were fresh
Yeah.
and
Yes.
all that, then there was an argument to be made. I think now they're not.
Yeah. There used to be a comedian did a thing that said Whataburger wasn't fast food because they
Yeah.
just start cooking it till you
Yeah.
ordered it.
Yeah,
And so
they've
now-
definitely changed in that regard.
And so
Well,
I think
they
that
don't have
people.
the same ownership anymore.
No,
No.
it's been sold.
Well, isn't it owned by some Chicago bank or
yeah,
something like that?
yeah, some.
Well, see, and that's the other reason too. That's why I don't say Whataburger's the king of Texas anymore. It's Bill Miller's, San Antonio owned. What else do you want? Texas owned, Texas raised,
So it's
family
Burger Boy.
owned.
Ooh, Burger Boy.
Burger Boy
Oh
is
no, you know what? Okay, now as far as
that's the old
if we're
Whopper
sticking with
burger,
if we're
by the
sticking
way.
with burgers, Burger Boy all the way. Burger Boy all the way. But if we're just talking about a General King between those two, that'd be a good
So
fight.
what
I'd like to
belongs
see
in a
them duke
burger?
it out.
So
In-N-Out
getting off of
sucks
local
big
San
weenies.
Antonio talk.
Okay. Well, In-N-Out is a California bullshit.
yeah.
No,
I
but
think
it's
I
West
like In-N-Out.
Coast.
I
Yeah,
want to
well, West
retry
Coast,
In-N-Out.
So what? We don't care what they do.
In-N-Out's good, but I don't think it's better than okay. I'll put it like In-N-Out's more consistent, but Whataburger when it's good, it's better. When it's done right, it's better. Hands down.
Toast your buns,
Hands
yes or
down.
no?
Did some things through the years that hurt me. When they got away, they used to do crinkle flies, and crinkle fries.
Those crinkle
are good.
flies are the
Those
best.
crinkle flies.
Oh, you'll get
Extra
crinkle fries.
crunchy.
Crinkle fries? Oh, I like a crinkle fry.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah, me like a crinkle
All
fries.
right, so
Oh.
go nationally.
yeah.
Don't go
Okay.
local. Get
Okay.
off of
I'm
drive
So
outside the
are we
city
back
for a
on
minute.
what's on a burger or
No, I'm
best
asking
burger?
another question.
I have an electric
Okay.
car. It
Okay.
only has
Go
80
national.
miles on it.
I know
so
you
can't
do.
get too far out of town.
Can't go real far.
Can only
It's
go
got those
about
parental
35
controls
and have
on
to
it.
turn around and head back.
You got to charge every. Yeah. All right, best national burger then. Fast food. What's the best burger?
McDonald's.
National Burger.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
No, McDonald's really isn't good.
Yes, it
It's-
is.
Yes, it is.
But it
No.
does limit you when you say
Yeah.
national. That
Yeah.
does limit
Yeah,
things.
well, it limits the shit. It's not Burger King.
Well, it's
that's for
Burger
damn
King,
sure.
Wendy's,
I would say Wendy's
McDonald's.
is better than McDonald's.
You got like Hardee's and Carl's Jr.
oh,
You've
they're
got,
terrible.
What else were we talking about? Arby's. You've
In-N-Out.
got
Arby's is horrible.
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out.
I'd consider Whataburger national at least now because it's through the South.
You know what?
Jack in the Box.
Oh no, I wouldn't.
I
Even
like.
consider
Ooh,
that.
now,
they got a
the-
sourdough
the-
Jack. That's
The
pretty
one
good.
thing I like at Jack in the Box is that sourdough Jack.
See?
Yeah, they have some
I mean,
things that
that's
are good,
some,
but some
that's
of
some
the
pretty
things are.
good. But they got some nasty
But don't ever
shit.
watch them prepare it because if you
Their
see how
egg
they
rolls
make it,
are
you're
really
gonna
good.
So I think we all
Okay, well.
agree that sauce belongs in a burger.
Oh yeah.
But no, hold on. I had a follow up. So now we're talking about bread because
Yeah.
you brought up a Jack. You brought a new.
Yeah,
Sourdough.
sourdough.
Hey,
Jack.
hold up a minute.
Yes.
I
So-
never got to put my vote in for the best national burger.
Oh, put it in.
Okay.
Put it in. Throw it in.
I'll say for smaller burgers like the cheaper ones,
Yeah.
like the little I
Yeah,
want the little
big ones.
Wendy's all day long. Their smaller burgers are
Yeah.
great. The bigger burgers, I'd probably have to give it to McDonald's. Like something like if you're gonna get a Big Mac, there's really nothing that really competes with it that's consistent. That's consistent. Now again, Whataburger's good. I pick Whataburger because they got a lot of specialty burgers, but it's not consistent. I mean, even the shittiest McDonald's can sometimes fuck it up and it'll still taste the same.
Is Wendy's still
relatively.
square?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it? Okay. I haven't had
Yeah.
a Wendy's hamburger in forever.
They're good.
Square.
Now I'm going to have to get me one.
Yeah, and if you
I-
want
I
Burger
think
King
they-
for that charbroiled taste, you just take
They
some
make a
lighter
good
fluid and
taco
throw it on your
salad,
meat.
too, by the
and-
I will not go into Burger King.
oh man, that stuff.
If someone tries to take me to Burger King, I'm going to sit in the car.
Well, first of all, their nuggets bother me because they're not. They're. Have you ever
How
seen?
can
their
you get
nuggets out there?
24 for
I mean,
$1?
Nuggets bother me
They're like
because,
little
they
flat
sell 24 for
things.
99
Yeah,
cents,
no.
which means what the fuck are you putting in those?
And then what are those nugget fries too? Those are terrible.
I'll tell you what they are. The employees that go missing.
Yeah, I think so too.
What it was? This
Arby's
I was
is the
gonna
one that
this is
found
not
somebody in
good
the
for
freezer.
Arby's, where they found the girl in the freezer like
Yeah.
6 weeks later.
Yeah.
Oh God, I didn't know about that.
All right, back to bread though, because you brought up an interesting topic
Everything
there.
reminds me of her.
So
Arby's.
it's still a hamburger if you use regular bread. It doesn't go into a different category.
Well,
like a melt.
it kind of becomes a patty melt.
That's what I'm saying. Is it not a
little
patty
bit.
melt?
But who is it just came out with a pretzel hamburger?
That sounds delicious.
Somebody they
I
got
don't
a
know.
commercial on TV, and
You
it's
know what,
like,
there's-
"Where you
there-
putting that bread?" I think it's Wendy's.
I don't think the bread
No.
matters.
Oh no, you're right. Wendy's does have. Yeah, they have that pretzel
they're doing
bun.
the pretzel bun.
Yeah, that shit's gross.
They're doing a pretzel bun.
I think
don't
it just
know.
needs
I
to be
didn't-
bread and meat to
But then it's a sandwich.
gotta
That's
be
the definition of a
bread
sandwich.
and a burger patty to consider it a burger.
So it's gonna be bread and a burger patty.
Yeah.
So if you put is a tortilla bread,
Sure.
No,
No, at that point it's a burrito.
no. At that
right?
point,
That
yeah.
point's a burrito or
Is there a
quesadilla.
burrito burger?
Actually,
like if
at
you don't
that
cut
point,
it up.
it's just you don't have much shit in the icebox, so
Yeah.
you're just cooking whatever.
You just
I
find
could
what
say
you
like
got.
the
You're just
dollar
some
bread.
big
Even
stuff.
I'll even pass that as a burger because let's be real, everyone's gone to the cookout where they just
Yeah.
have some grilled.
Hey, when we were
regular
little,
flat
burgers
white
to
bread.
us was that like
Yeah.
cheap thing of bread, the like 98-cent bread that you get, and then the two.
I mean,
pieces of
color
meat
me
between.
surprised when Sarah didn't know what a ranch sandwich was. I know Lauren knows what I'm talking about. We used to eat those all the time.
A what?
A ranch sandwich. You never had a ranch sandwich?
What is a ranch
Please
sandwich?
tell me this is not bread with ranch in it.
You just slap fucking ranch on a piece of bread, and then voila, there you go, ranch sandwich.
I don't remember ever eating
You
a
used to
ranch
make them for me all the
sandwich.
fucking time. What do you mean you don't remember that? Oh, okay, I see. It wasn't good enough for
You
her. But
goddamn
when I was
hillbillies.
hungry,
He
when
said,
I
You
was
fucking
hungry,
hillbillies.
I'm
He
sitting
said
there-
that shit with confidence,
Yeah.
like everybody was about
And
to
the world
come.
knows.
Yeah, I can't believe
No.
so and so
Yeah.
doesn't know about a ranch
Ranch
sandwich.
sandwich.
Hey, I tell you, you think it sounds gross until you taste it, and you're like,
I don't think it sounds gross. I just
it'll
don't
bring
think it's
you
something.
home.
It's nothing I've ever
It's
made in my
very
life.
possible.
One of
that
the many things.
I just made it for Craig.
yeah. Chef Boyard Lauren.
The fuck we got in here? We got ranch. We got bread.
Ranch sandwich.
You ever had a ranch sandwich, Craig?
That's when times are hard. You say, what, kids? I made ranch sandwiches today.
One time I made him eggs and I called him down for breakfast and I was like, Craig, come and eat breakfast.
I fucking hate her for this.
And he was sitting down there and he
They took the last of the ketchup. And I was pissed because I'm sitting there. I'm like, "Where's the fucking ketchup?" I love ketchup and eggs. My dad would make it for me every morning. I'll let her tell you.
You
the
need
rest.
ketchup and
so
scrambled
my
eggs.
mom
I
would
like
always
that.
save like the ketchup packets and stuff like
Yeah.
that, right? Because she'd be like,
Yeah.
we have them because
Yeah.
use them, motherfuckers.
Yes.
And so I gave Craig, I said, Craig, just shut up and eat the ketchup. And I gave him a ketchup packet and he poured it all over his eggs.
Oh, she gave me a few ketchup packets. Mind you, my mom's been collecting these since like before I was born. This Tupperware container
So they
alone
were
is from
like
the fucking
bad?
80s,
Yeah.
and the ketchup's probably from the 80s
Oh,
too.
yeah. I got you.
So he starts eating it and he has this like disgusted look on his face and I go, what is wrong with you? Just eat your fucking food, Craig. And he's like, he's so mad. You can finish it.
I
so
was
mad.
pissed. I take one bite and you could even smell it. I was like, these eggs taste like fucking fish vagina. I'm like, they smell like fish. They smell like vagina. They stink. And she comes up to me. She's like, no, they don't. Give them to me. They're fine. She picks up the plate and tries to hide her face of disgust. And I'm looking at her. I'm like, eat them. Eat them. I want to see you fucking eat them. She takes a big old fucking bite. I thought she ate them. She faked it. She pretended to fucking swallow the eggs and went to the kitchen and
he
spit
ate
them
all
out
of them.
and made me
He
eat
ate
all the fucking eggs. And I was sick for the rest of the day. And I didn't like ketchup for a long time after
I
that.
could do it to you.
A long time. But then next thing you know,
wild,
one
man.
day I'm in high school and I'm like, man, this smells like breakfast. Bitch, you stink. That's when you walk away, when you smell that fish vagina.
Fish giant.
All right, let's move on to the second topic.
Okay.
So we went and saw what movie we just see, Lauren?
Migration.
Migration, which was a really good movie, but I've seen it's gotten mixed reviews. And so that led me down kind of a thought process to think about movies that we've liked in our lives that that maybe have gotten bad reviews. And a couple years ago, I went through a stretch where I was like reading reviews of movies online and then going to watch that movie to see like maybe I can't rely on online critics. And I think that's pretty safe to say at this point. But I wanted to hear your guys' favorite movies that you know are bad. We'll start with you, Craig.
Okay, so we'll start with one that I'm going to have the Discord vote on to force Dustin to watch.
Okay.
And that's going to be The Thief and the Cobbler.
Oh, that was on my
I
list.
fucking knew. I knew we were going here with this
Oh,
shit.
I moved off my mic. I'm sorry.
Yes,
You're okay.
That's going to be one of them. That's going to be one of them. Is The
So,
Thief and the Cobbler.
do you know what The Thief and the Cobbler is? No, I don't either. So we
Okay,
were playing
well, then
video
he's gotta
games.
watch it too.
We were playing video games one night, and Craig and Lauren just start talking about this movie like it's a Disney movie.
I
It
thought
was
it was.
amazing. I
we
did
thought
too.
it was growing
They
up.
like they assumed that every child had watched this movie, and they start to explain it. And they explain
What
all
is it?
It's the weirdest fucking shit
So
I've
it's kind of like
ever seen.
Aladdin based.
Not like Aladdin.
Yeah.
Not like Aladdin. Nope.
It's probably like one of those DVDs you buy out of the Big Lots bin.
So
At the
But-
dollar store.
let's be real, okay? Our
Okay.
mom used to work for Avon, and in the Avon catalog, you could order different movies. This was one of the movies that came from there.
So
was
it's
an
an
Okay,
Avon
Avon
it was an
production.
Avon movie. Fuck yeah. So it's
It was
about
creepy.
about this little cobbler, right? You know, that works on shoes or whatever.
Yeah.
And long story short, there's this princess who's
Princess Yum Yum.
Princess Yum Yum, yes, who's like in the
Princess
castle.
Yum Yum.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wants that Yum Yum. And then there's like this bad, like Jafar looking motherfucker that's trying to like take her over or whatever. I don't know. You gotta watch it.
The
It's
one
pretty cool.
eyes.
And they attack. They attack. It's an amazing movie.
I fast forwarded through it because
So
the only
great.
place I think the only place you can find it is on YouTube.
I didn't realize that there was triple nippled boobies in there.
Oh yeah,
It's
all kinds of weird sexual
Yeah.
things going on.
Nipple doobies.
Yeah, girl like
Boobies.
cartoon characters with 3 boobs
Google
and
it.
shit like that.
Oh, really?
big booty goth girls, basically. But
It
not,
was
not always the good looking one.
definitely a weird experience.
You got to experience though. So if you haven't watched it, go out and watch
Yeah,
it.
if you
I
thought
don't
the
even know where you
sand
can
people
watch it.
from
But
Star Wars
I
were
don't-
weird, the sand people in this movie are a little bit more
I think
weird.
we found it on YouTube was the only place we could find it.
True. All right, I'll agree with that one. It's a
Go ahead,
wonderful
Lauren.
movie.
What's
All
one
right,
of yours?
so mine is Cool World. Do any of y'all know what Cool World is?
I just sound familiar.
I just know it from the Gym Class Heroes song.
So it's exactly, which means that it's a cool movie. It's about what's his name? Brad Pitt
yeah.
goes like into this cartoon world, which is Cool World, and I don't remember exactly how he gets there with like this pin, and then this lady named like Hollywood something tries to come into the real world, and it's like the cartoon world takes over the real world type of thing.
Oh, so it's like Roger Rabbit?
I've seen it, but it's been a long time. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really
Just a
remember.
copy.
Was this
Possibly.
regarded as a bad movie?
I don't think it got very good reviews.
Well, I mean, the fact that none of us know
like,
about it,
yeah.
I would say probably
Yeah,
was
I'd
considered
say
a bad movie.
Don't know that I've seen a handful of Brad Pitt movies. Ocean's 11 is the only one I can think of.
You've never
Vampire
seen Fury?
Diaries.
Didn't
seen
watch
Fury?
Fight Club. Didn't watch.
You ever seen Fight Club? Man, that's a
Yeah,
good one.
it got a 4.8 out of 10.
Yeah.
So
From
what-
Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Interesting. So so is there animation built into the like?
Oh yeah, look, it's like him with the girl, and I mean the cover to it is him standing next to that cartoon girl, and she's like this.
Whoa,
'cause
when
she
did it
wants-
come out? So this dude's fucking a cartoon.
Yeah, pretty much. I think he has sex with her. 1992.
Wow.
Ooh,
That was the year before I was born.
Amazing movie.
yeah. I don't know about that. All
Yeah.
right, what's yours?
The bad one that I like?
Yeah,
Miracle on 30 whatever street.
Every year he watches
I watch
Miracle
it.
on 34th
It's the dumbest
Street.
movie in the world. but
Is that a bad movie?
and it
though?
makes me
I think
cry.
that's pretty highly regarded as a good movie.
No, it's not. It's a bad movie.
No, I think everybody
Terrible
loves
acting.
it.
I do
They're
too.
Like, if it's considered
At the end, the little girl can't act. I mean,
Now,
it's-
is this? Do you watch the black and white
The
version?
black and
or
white one is the worst
I see.
one.
I think that's considered like a classic film. I don't
Yeah.
think
That's
that's.
like a cult classic.
Yeah, when I
yeah, that says it all. Cult.
see when I thought of this
Classic.
topic, I was thinking more on like, movies that get bad reviews. I don't think that movie's ever been reviewed poorly. To me, it sounds like you're talking about good movies that you think are bad.
I think the hard part about this is that our bias comes in, and we might not even
100%.
think, because there's probably movies that I like that people
It makes
think
me
are shit.
cry.
It makes what?
Makes me sad.
But
I've
does that make it
never
a
watched
bad
that
movie?
movie.
But, no, I don't know. I mean, when they bring all the mail in, I get all happy and giggly. It's just really weird.
Did you watch that movie when you grew up?
I didn't ever grow up.
Well, I know that. Right?
Hasn't happened yet.
So
there you
mine
go.
would be Resident Evil. The whole Resident Evil franchise.
Red rum?
Okay.
Red rum?
No.
Oh.
Resident
No.
Evil.
Yeah.
No, but remember that red rum.
Yeah.
What's that from?
I thought that
Shining.
was on there. Was
That's
that
The
The Shining?
That's The
Okay.
Shining.
The Shining. I kept saying Candyman yesterday when they were saying it.
I've
The
got a
Bird.
good one. I've
The
got a good
Birds
one
was a
for
dumb
all
movie.
you guys.
I've
Oh,
never saw
birds? The ones where like the fucking crows start
Yeah.
attacking and shit?
Yeah,
okay.
that was a dumb
okay,
movie.
you know what? We can add that to the list because birds is actually funny. I love that scene where she goes into the fucking phone booth
Yeah.
and they just start breaking
Yeah,
the
just
glass and
like,
begging
you
her
know,
to
a
do
No,
bunch of
that's
angry
scary.
birds.
Yeah. You know what? That
Angry
movie
Birds.
kind of freaked me out a little
Yeah.
bit.
I don't like birds. There's dirty, dirty animals.
I've never seen a scary movie I liked. Not one. They all make me laugh.
I've seen
I don't like
scary
scary
movies that are not even scary.
Candyman.
You know, they're so ridiculous.
No, Candyman scared the fuck out of me as a little kid. I would not go in the bathroom by myself. I was always afraid of the dark, but they would fuck with me. My parents told me that like wolves, what was it? Werewolves were real.
Uh-huh. I
And
remember I
so-
wouldn't sit down in the car one time and Dad kept telling me the werewolves were going to get me.
Exactly.
And then my dumb
You're
ass
over
fell.
there eating
So no, I'm in the
ranch?
back of the van. I'm in the back of the van and I'm
his ranch
fucking
sandwich.
I'm sitting there jumping around because I'm all excited. And my dad tells me to sit down and the werewolves are gonna get me. So I got scared. So I fell.
So
I fell in
They would put their hand on, like now that we're older, we know they'd put their hand on the top of the car and like the werewolf had jumped on the car.
Yeah, they would smack the fucking side of the car and
Jesus
act like
Christ.
werewolves were attacking. Well, here's the thing though, it scared the shit out of me. Or like, you know those little buttons for the handles, the oh shit handles.
Yeah.
Where you pop out the button and then there's the Phillips screw, so
Yeah.
you can take the handle off. Charlie and my parents used to fucking tell me if you took those off, the whole car would fall apart. That the car would fold in on us like it was a fucking piece of origami and crush us to death. So they kept me from doing shit like that. But in this case, they told me to sit down. They said the werewolf was going to come. So I got scared. Well, I fell. And I fell in between the seats. And so what did I grab? The one thing I could reach. The steering wheel. And my dad goes, oh, shit. Like, we almost wrecked. And the shitty part was we were in the middle of a residential neighborhood. So there's like cars on each side. And yeah, he yelled at me pretty good for that one. And I deserved it. But I think I was more scared of my dad than the werewolves that day.
What was it? It was a couple years ago, Lauren, that you told me,
lights
turn the
in the
lights
car.
off in the car. That's illegal.
It is. We were driving.
I said, what? So that's illegal. You could get a
kids.
ticket for that.
The kids had asked, like, Dad, can we turn the car on? And I was like, no, turn them off. Daddy's driving. We're going to get arrested. And he was like, what are you talking about?
That's not a thing.
And I was like, you can't have the lights on when you're driving. It's illegal,
It
Dustin.
could technically be considered a distraction. Depends on who the cop is.
It's not.
but-
We looked it up. We looked up the law. Mom and Dad lied to us our whole lives.
Yeah, it's not a.
I've got a good one for you guys, though. Wild Wild West.
Oh, that's a good movie.
That's a good
I'm
one.
with you. That's a good bad
It's
movie.
a
But you
good,
know, yeah.
bad movie.
I think
it did not get reviewed very well.
that might go just down the list for Will Smith movies.
Yeah, before he was a cook.
I
agree.
Wild Wild West. There was another one like Men in Black is kind of the same thing. Men in Black is, I guess, could be considered a good movie.
I love those fucking alien roaches, man. They made the whole movie.
Yeah.
Nobody ever watched this, but Grease 2 was one of my favorite movies as a kid.
You know what? Speaking of sequels nobody watched, I never knew there was a Pocahontas 2. I never knew there was a fucking Hunchback of Notre Dame 2.
I didn't know there was a
Burbank.
Pocahontas 1.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
You're just saying shit.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know there was a movie called Pocahontas?
Never.
What? Who the fuck are you?
Ew,
I don't know.
You don't know that there's a Disney movie, Pocahontas?
Never saw it.
I didn't ask if you
Never
saw
knew of
it.
No.
Did you see the Hunchback of Notre Dame?
I did never see him while he was alive.
Lauren, did you just push the mic with your chin?
I did. That was super lazy, but
She just went.
thanks for calling me out.
All right, let's move on to the third topic. Let's move on to the.
All right,
so
is this one
this,
the mystery
this is the
topic?
drawing
this is
the
our
hole.
mystery topic this week.
Hey, but I'm not gonna lie though. I think that we could.
I thought we.
I think
were
we could
gonna
always.
get our
I,
chips.
I
Did
think
we
that'd be
go
a good
through
one to
all the chips
revisit.
already.
You thought what?
No, we didn't do that.
We're not
no,
there
no,
yet.
no,
That's
no,
last.
I think
We're gonna
you're
put you in
going
the home,
serious.
Grandpa.
I think I
In
got
all
you
honesty,
too.
I think the bad movie thing is
Well, I
something that
lost
can
my
be
wallet
revisited.
today, so I'm kind of off here.
I lose my wallet all the time.
All right.
We're gonna have to chain it to you like with one of those silver chains like them
Yeah.
skater boys wear.
Okay, so here's this week's mystery topic: is what superpower would you want if you could only have one superpower?
Damn.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
You look so fucking
I'll go
lost
first.
right now.
So
I
I think
was
if I could
thinking
have
what it
any
is, so-
superpower,
Yeah.
it would be the ability to be invisible.
Invisible?
No, yes, no, yes, no. I want to fly. I want to fly because I can fly away anywhere I want.
Okay, flying's not bad. Okay,
Because like I could pick you guys up and we can all go fly, to
how can you pick us up?
like this.
But you can't carry me.
I would imagine if you're strong
never
enough to
said.
fly.
No. See, now this is my point of contention with this question. You don't get added buffs to your superpower. You can't go because I can fly. I
Then I
can
can
fly
do-
super
okay.
fast. I assume you can only fly as fast as you can run.
Well then, fuck that. I want to be invisible. I'm invisible.
Okay, invisible.
Yeah, because
To be able to turn it on and off, right?
yeah,
Okay.
I could be anywhere I want whenever
You
I
don't
want.
think that makes
and
you an
nobody fucking know.
extremely creepy person?
I don't think anybody would know. They
Well,
can't see you.
Yeah, but
They,
but
they
you
don't,
still,
don't hurt them.
you have to live with yourself.
I could live with myself just fine.
So then why don't you just lurk in corners?
How do you know I'm not lurking in that corner? I see you.
think
Because
I'm
there's
standing in the
consequences
bushes,
to lurking
Dustin.
in corners. There ain't no consequences to being invisible.
Where you at, Dustin?
What's
I'm
the
just
name of
kidding.
that one fucking movie with Kevin Bacon where he turns invisible? It is Kevin Bacon, right?
Invisible Man.
Yeah, it is Invisible Man,
That's
isn't
what
it?
it's called.
No, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, where they're like testing on the fucking gorillas and they make the gorilla invisible. Yeah. That's an example of how going invisible could turn bad.
Invisible, I think that's a safe choice. It's just a little creepy. It's a little weird.
It's only creepy if you make it creepy.
You know,
No, it's creepy.
It's a little creepy and weird until you grew up in the 1940s in a certain area in the Eastern Europe, and then it's ideal.
What superpower do you want?
I want to be a shapeshifter.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Okay.
You could be anything you want
I think
whenever
I
you
know where
want.
this is
I
going.
can turn into whatever I want.
What are you trying to shapeshift into?
Like be. Like
I don't think what. I think it's.
I could
What?
be like all kinds of things. I could be a gorilla for a while. I could be a handsome prince.
What is that?
Could you be a
benefit,
plane?
though?
Huh?
What? How would that? How would that improve
I
your
could be
life?
a 6'1" pecker. I mean, think about what you could be.
Wait, can you shapeshift into a plane?
To a plant,
Plane.
A plane.
Plane. Like.
and then I could fly.
Well, I mean, that kind of makes sense. If
Exactly.
he could shapeshift into anything, he could be a fucking blender if he wanted
Yeah.
to.
Okay, but when you shapeshift into a blender, then you become inanimate and you can't shapeshift back because a blender doesn't have a brain.
Well, that's not true in that episode of Family Guy when
Smart.
they did
No,
the
we're
Wonder
not
Twin powers.
using. We're not using Family Guy logic.
Jenny's tampon.
a smart blender.
So what?
Yeah, a sentient blender.
What? How is this going to benefit your life? Being these things, like you have the opportunity
How?
to choose a superpower, and you choose to use it on being a blender and a gorilla. You got to stay in the frame. You're starting to like.
Oh, I'm
you're
drifting
leaving.
out.
You're leaving the
I'm
show.
getting like Ricky Bobby. I'm like,
His girlfriend tells him, "Hey, the blender's broken.
He's gonna.
We need to make
podcast.
margaritas.
He's going
Form
invisible.
a blender."
If you could be a plane, you could fly wherever
I
you
just
want.
shape shifted off the screen, brother.
If you could
That's all.
be a plane, you could fly. Sure, you could fly wherever you want, but you become an inanimate object, and you can't. You have to have a brain in order to go. Okay, I'm done being this. I want to go back to being
The
that.
motherboard
Planes
is the
have
brain
brains.
for the plane.
No, they don't.
Plane brains.
No.
Well, motherboard.
What?
The motherboard.
Motherboard.
So that's under the assumption that the motherboard and AI of whatever.
But
you
I've
turn
also
into-
never
You gotta,
seen
like,
any
program it.
superhero ever with shapeshifting that has lost its sentience when it shapeshifted into anything.
But we're not using movie logic. We're saying if this was a real life version, if you turned into this sign right here, let's say this sign was once a person. It doesn't have a brain. It has to stay that sign. So I think shapeshifting, I get turning into like a gorilla, then you could turn back, but I don't understand the benefits of like I get if you could fly to somewhere else. If you're invisible, you could hide. But shapeshifting to me,
well, I could make myself like 7'8" and become an
what do you-
NBA player for
I
a
was just
night.
gonna say I don't understand why we're drawing the line at not being able to become a blender when he can literally turn to like an 800-pound gorilla.
but what benefit is an 800-pound gorilla?
You could fuck shit up.
Well, you
Well, it's easy, man.
It's
get a
simple.
lot of attention.
You get pulled over for those parking tickets and
Yeah.
you don't want to go to jail. You know, 800-pound gorilla.
800 pounds.
Wouldn't you just
Wouldn't you
rather
just
have
say it wasn't
super
me?
strength?
No.
No.
It's just-
So?
that's so
no,
limited.
because the city comes after me and tries
Yeah.
to take my shit and tries to say they're gonna
wasn't
confiscate
me.
all my property. Now I'm fucking Godzilla, motherfucker. What now?
Godzilla.
Yeah,
That's
he's
right.
Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Exactly.
Did you say you didn't say your superpower? Did you, Craig?
No.
No. I'm still thinking.
Think fast, motherfucker.
There's like telekinesis. I don't know what
I
the-
got a good phone.
There's
I
super
don't need
strength.
that.
There's
Telekinesis.
like
I got a good telekinesis.
bulletproofness could be one.
I got
There's
an
what?
apple.
Bulletproofness.
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 I don't know.
I don't even know what that is.
Like you're
A
bulletproof.
bulletproofness.
Glass skin could be one.
I mean, how often are you getting shot at?
Rubber
I mean,
man.
You need to be
literally,
bulletproof.
we just
Rubber
gotta be-
man.
Oh, that's cool.
You
That
could
reminds
just
me of
like,
One Piece.
"Meow."
That reminds me of One Piece. That'd be pretty cool.
See, I always look deeper into like.
Well, what do you want to be?
Hold on. Number one, fuck you. This is my show.
Oh, fuck you.
And-
Okay.
and I think I read at the
well, you know
beginning-
what? I'm going to turn my ass into that 70 fucking thousand
You can't
pound
even-
gorilla and whip your ass.
No,
You
it's
can't even
17,000
say it. Your problem is you turn into a fucking ball of mush because you'd be like, I'm gonna shapeshift into.
Well, you know what? There's some good things about being mush.
No, like the practicality is what I think about. Like, let's say you could run super fast, okay, and you run across the country. You know how many calories you'd fucking like? You'd have to eat and eat and eat, and you'd be fucking tired all the time. It's not as simple as like the Flash runs across
Well, I
the
would
country.
love to be able to eat and eat and eat and not have to worry about gaining weight. That'd be
kidding.
great.
Not-
I could
no,
just
at a certain
shape-shift
point it would
myself
become
into
annoying.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And then you got to ask the question: if you had super speed, would then moving normal speed become boring?
No.
So like if you had to ride in the car with your friends to
You
go
don't
to
wanna
go
go.
to
You're
Dallas,
like,
right?
fuck.
And they're like, it's gonna take 5 hours. You fucking 5.
I
can
would
get
just
there.
shape
I'll be there in
shift
2
to 'em.
seconds.
Yeah, I'll see you guys there.
Well, there you go.
But that's no fun. Then you're just lonely.
That's why being
You can
invisible is
carry
great.
each one of them back and forth. You still get them there faster.
Yeah.
Grab one, go. Grab
Can
one,
you
go.
carry me from here to Dallas?
If I'm a shapeshifter, I can.
No, you don't get added buffs.
I'm not added. Buff.
You are though,
I'm gonna
because
be a real fast, strong guy. That's not an added buff.
you're still traveling the same distance from if it's 500 miles,
Yes.
you're still traveling 500 miles. So if you could carry someone for 500 miles, that's fine. But just because you're moving faster doesn't mean you're still covering that distance.
All right.
It's just like the world's flat thing.
No.
Is that where we're going with this? Because I don't understand.
This
Yeah.
might be your first and last episode.
I don't
motherfucker.
understand what's
Next
going
one.
on.
We're on to what?
Huh? Well, Craig never gave us a superpower.
Wait, did you pick yours?
Yes.
What
I'm
it-
invisible.
No, I'm talking about Dustin. Did
No,
Dustin
he's
pick
not
one?
picking one.
No, I'm
He's
not
just
picking things.
moderating
I'm
us.
just
He's just criticizing us.
Yes.
I was gonna say, I was like, wait, I'm
Yeah.
over here waiting to see.
Did any of y'all motherfuckers listen to What Up, Guys? This is NerdyD, the notorious NerdyD
No,
show.
I just wanted to know what your superpower was going to be. I was
telekinesis.
thinking- Telekinesis. Okay, that
Telekinesis
one's kind of
would be
cool. I
mine.
like that one. Man, this one's
That's
tough for me.
dumb.
I'm not gonna lie. See, because part of me, I love
Telekinesis.
tinkering, right?
Yeah.
But I'm also kind of lazy at times.
Yeah.
So I would love to have the ability to be able to, like, I guess, heal and fix things just like that. Just be like, all right,
Oh,
I like that.
I want to fucking seal this can and refill it. Done. Oh, my
Multiplying
sister's
yourself.
sick.
So wait, multiplying
Good.
yourself.
yes.
You just want to be
I've
Jesus.
changed mine.
basically.
See, I
See, and so that's where I kind of drew the line where I was like, all right, I would love that, but yeah,
it's hypothetical though, Craig.
Yeah,
I get it. I
In
get
a
it.
hypothetical world,
It's
in a hypothetical
hypothetical.
world, yes. Without
33.
getting deeper into it, yes. Within a hypothetical world, I would love the ability to just be like, "Oh, you're sick." Pff,
So
you're
you
better.
just said clone yourself.
Fuck yeah.
That is the worst.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Because then
Yeah,
so,
two of you.
Yeah, then like
the fuck?
if your husband sleeps with your clone,
Ew, no, I fuck that. I'd kill the bitch. I'd
That's
kill
what I'm
myself,
saying.
that little
See,
fucking
that's like-
I'm
whore.
gonna kill myself.
like the problem is if you clone yourself, even if you have control, at what point do you?
I'll stick with invisibility.
All right.
I want to lurk in that corner.
All right, let's finish off with this week's draft. This week we are doing a 5-round snake draft of potato chips.
Okay.
Now, each week, whoever's on the show will vote, and then I will take it to the Discord, and we will decide the winner of the draft who will become the draft champion. There will be a title for that soon. But for right now, we'll start. Let's start on this end with Craig. Craig will get the first pick, so it'll go 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1.
All right, let's go, bro.
All right. It's not necessarily a brand so much as it is a type of chip.
Well,
Anybody can
okay,
get
hold
it.
on.
It
Let's
has to
set
be
up. Let's set up the
specific
rules because you can't.
No, it is specific, so you'll see.
Okay. So all right.
So-
all right. I'm gonna let you go,
because-
and then and by the way, just FYI, I am the commissioner of the draft. I will veto shit if y'all get fucking fancy.
Okay,
All right, let's
if
go,
I can't
Craig.
use this one, I'll
Prawns.
pick my next one. But I was gonna say, you could either choose restaurant or homemade, whatever you want to call it, Mexican tortilla chips.
No, that's fair. Tortilla chip would just be a corn chip salted.
Yes.
So he's
Exactly.
that's a solid, a solid first round pick. That's one of the most.
That's such a
It's
Mexican
very it's a
choice.
very Mexican and southern choice.
I mean,
I'm
goes
not
great with
mad at it,
everything.
Craig.
Do people
I
up
like.
north have tortilla chips?
I'm sure they do. Everybody
Yes.
has corn chips.
Okay.
Now, do they always serve them for free before you eat? No, maybe
No.
not. You have to pay for them, but
All right, so is it my turn?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the one that's always missing from the multi-pack when you buy them. Doritos
oh, that's
nacho cheese.
Nacho cheese.
Uh-huh.
I think that's a solid first round pick. I think that's one that most people can agree
Is a good chip.
is a good chip. All right, old man, what the fuck crazy shit you got to say?
I
I'm gonna have potato.
no, I'll have. I think I like the Lay's brand.
Okay, Lay's brand.
Because the thinner, chip.
Gotcha.
okay? I like the Lay's sour cream and onion is my #1 pick. I love it.
Oh, those are good. I love them.
I love them. They're
You can
got a
eat.
lot of flavor.
You can't buy the big bag because you end up eating the whole bag.
Oh yeah, you can eat a whole bag.
All right, first round. That's solid first round. I think there's still some good value in the second round. So you get another choice.
Okay. I think something that I really like. I like the standard.
Stay on your microphone.
I like the standard crispy Cheeto. The
Crunchy
standard
Cheeto. A crunchy Cheeto.
Yeah, crunchy
Is
Cheetos.
a Cheeto a chip?
Yes.
Is a Cheeto a chip?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it's in the chip department.
It's a cornmeal chip, motherfucker.
So it's in the chip department, but it's not. It's.
Cheetos
I think a Cheeto is a Cheeto.
It comes in the chips bag.
Or it's a puff.
It's in a bag.
It comes in the.
Lots of things come in a bag that are not a chip.
Okay, when you ask, do you want chips with that? Cheetos is on the menu.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cheetos is in there 100%.
That's a good argument.
You have been vetoed, sir.
Okay, so you're going with what? Just a standard Cheeto?
I like the standard Cheeto.
So you like the crunchy ones?
Crunchy
yeah,
Cheetos.
the crunchy.
ones. Okay, crunchy.
The hard ones, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
All right. Is it my turn? Is it my turn?
You're in on the side of
All right.
it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to go with Lay's barbecue chips.
Is specifically Lay's.
Lay's barbecue chips.
Well, one thing we agree on is Lay's.
Lay's
I like
has the
Lay's,
best
yeah.
potato chips.
I think so, too.
I mean, others just don't
I
compare.
would disagree with that.
Yeah.
Who has
Not
better?
me.
Oh wait,
I'm with you on that.
Ruffles?
no! I'm gonna change it. Hold on.
No,
You
Ruffles
can't.
is
Once your pick
bullshit.
is in, your
God
pick is
darn
in.
it.
Did you say Ruffles?
Miss Vicky's is real good. That bitch got some good shit.
Craig, what's your second round pick?
My second round pick is going to be. How many rounds do we have?
5 rounds.
Okay, I'm good then. My second round pick is going to be Pringles.
Oh, I'm going to need a flavor.
You need a flavor?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a tough one. There's a lot of good Pringles.
I didn't say it, but you know what I meant.
I'm going to go with pizza Pringles.
Interesting. I like pizza Pringles.
I like
pizza
That's
Pringles.
a sleeper there. I think. I'm not going to say that. All right. So, Craig, it's back to you. You have another pick.
I got another one?
Yeah, your snake draft, so you get 2 in a row.
All right. So, in that case, I am going to go with regular Fritos.
Okay. Straight up regular Frito.
Yeah, because, I mean, they're versatile. It's like tortilla chip. You can put them on
Fritos
all kinds
are
of
like-
Frito pie. You can
Craig,
make-
so Craig has a little strategy here. Craig's got a lot of, his 2 choices. He's got dippable chips. He's got a tortilla chip and a Frito. He's
yeah,
got
and
the
you can dip them
dippable.
both in beans.
He's got the dippable market
You can
there.
have a little salad with them.
All right,
throw
Lauren,
some meat.
your next pick.
Salad. All right, so my next one is Ruffles, sour cream, and cheddar.
Ooh, that's my favorite chip.
It's so good. It's so delicious. You bite one of those and you're just like, that's good.
I'm surprised that fell that low.
That's something that like kind of came back in my life because of you. We used to buy them in the vending machine at my dad's work, and then I never saw them again. And then Dustin was like, "This is my favorite chip."
What's your next pick? 9th pick of the draft.
I'm going to go with the Cool Ranch Dorito.
Ooh, I cannot believe that fell that low.
Damn,
I
Drino.
love the Cool Ranch.
Those are so good.
It's one that I really like.
I can't believe that.
Kind of stands on its own well. You know, you don't have dip, don't have anything. It's a good, flavorful chip.
Yep. All right. Do you have another pick?
Is that his 5th pick?
That was the end of the 3rd round.
So I go again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You get another one here.
Well, yeah, I can do this. I think at this point I would go back to the standard regular Lay's potato chip.
That's my next one. Damn.
Just the plain
the
one.
yellow
salty
bag.
yellow bag. You know, now nothing like dipping that in some nice
Sour cream dip.
or the French onion.
Well,
French onion dip. Yeah, but
I know how you like your chips.
I like them
yeah,
big.
Hard and
so-
salty.
You know what I do? You know what I do?
What do you do?
I like when I make a sandwich. I love to take regular Lay's and put it on the sandwich.
That is good. I'm
See,
not gonna lie. That's delicious.
You know, I put a line of that in there, and then you bite them. And
Doritos is never more in its element than after you get out of a swimming pool and you have a sandwich with crushed Doritos. in it.
Yeah, I like
That's
that too.
when that and then a lot of times it'll have barbecue sauce or something else, but the Doritos.
I do a lot of garnishing.
Okay.
So
I bought a Cheeto duster.
I saw that. I was kind of thinking
We need to dust some shit.
dust some shit. Yeah, I like that.
Definitely.
Time
Yes,
to make
it-
some fried chicken
So-
Dorito Cheetos.
Ooh, that
so
sounds good.
I only got one pick left. Then, right?
Yeah. Okay, Lauren.
I'm gonna go hot Cheetos.
Oh.
There's nothing like a hot Cheeto. It's delicious.
Took that one right out of my.
Oh, she grabbed it out, snatched it from you.
All right, Craig, your next pick.
All right, so I already got those 3. This one, honestly, I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites, but it's one of those ones where you just kind of when you're in the mood for it, nothing else is like it. Funyuns.
Ooh, I love Funyuns. None of my family likes
when
Funyuns.
you're in
I
the
love
mood
them.
for Funyuns, like nothing else is gonna scratch that itch. Like Funyuns are just Funyuns.
Funyuns are delicious.
They taste.
yeah.
They might as well be fucking. What I already forgot what they're called. Onion rings. They might as well be onion rings in a bag.
I'm not a Funyuns guy.
You're not a Funyuns guy? Okay.
All right, so this is my last pick right now?
This is, wait, no, Craig has
His last pick, right?
one more. Yeah.
All right, pick your last one, brother. What's your last one?
Oh, I have one more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is your
the last
final
one.
pick.
Okay, my final pick would definitely be jalapeno cheddar Cheetos.
That's very specific.
I didn't even know that was a thing, but that sounds pretty good.
Jalapeno, cheddar.
I'm going to go need to find those.
I was gonna go with the hot Cheetos, but
Hold on.
Lauren took them already. But
Are you whispering to yourself? Like you don't have a microphone in front of you? I can hear it through the... You're like Brick from the middle. Craig said something, and all I hear is...
This definitely happened. It
Right?
happened. It did. It did. Craig called me out. Did you just move that microphone with your thing? Yes, I did. I did.
Bad habits coming out.
She went
Grandpa's,
like-
God.
Grandpa's senile and wandering off during the pod. He's like Joe Biden.
all I do, I look over and I just see Lauren like this, just
This is going to expose some real weird shit on this show. All right, your last pick, Lauren.
Mine?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Miss Vicky's salt and vinegar chips.
All right. Miss Vicky salt and vinegar.
Yes, hers are delicious.
All right, your last pick here.
So I'm going regional.
We talked about this,
I don't
man.
give a shit. I'm going regional. It's
talked
something
about
that means
this.
something to me. I don't care.
Let him do it.
You're
Let him
So
do it.
all you people, if you want to know where to get these, I can get you online where you can get these, and it's something that you will. There's nothing like it
Okay.
anywhere. I used to get these. I started getting these when I would go to their restaurant. There's a restaurant in Del Rio, Texas, and it's called Julio's, and they always, the chips like you like. Well, they had them. Theirs has a dusted with some kind
There's
of
a Julio
they put a seasoning on.
yeah,
it.
there's a seasoning that they put on it. And so, and I used to love those. So now they're out and available.
They have
Yes.
them bagged. Yeah.
Yeah, in the bag. I mean, you can get
Julio's.
Julio's. And you can even get their hot sauce, too. So,
Oh, their
I mean,
hot
I
sauce
can,
is delicious,
I
by the
love
way.
their hot sauce and that.
Ooh, their
and
seasoning.
you can pick up their, you can pick that up online. I mean, you can go to Julios.com or whatever it is and pick up some chips, and you're going to have a dining experience that's going to just
I got one question.
blow your mind.
So, what's your promo code?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Someone contact Julio's. Let
You
them
can
know.
find them located at this location
Well,
at
I
this
just,
time.
because I know you say it's regional and but I'm going to tell y'all, try them because
they are good. They
you're
are good.
it's gonna be something that's really different. You're not going to be able to get it anywhere else or anything else. It's got
They
a different
sell it on
taste.
Amazon.
Yes.
Julio seasoning.
They got it
Yeah.
at HEB. They got
You
it.
can get
everywhere.
it. I mean, it's available. Order some, and you're going to like it. And then you can write me and say,
But here's the problem.
Damn, old man,
Here's
you're
the
smart.
problem. So I'm going to take this list
Yeah.
and take it into the Discord in the next
Yeah.
couple of days.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to order Julio's chips.
I bet you somebody does.
I bet you nobody does.
Order some. You know
you
what?
can get it on
Change your
Amazon.
life.
You know, they might if you tell them that
Change
whoever
your-
votes for it,
Yeah.
you buy them a bag of chips.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to send every person a bag of Julio's
I'm gonna
chips?
tell
You
you
can't
this.
even find your fucking wallet.
Yeah, I know. That's rough.
There you go.
I'm going to tell you
See,
something.
we would have sent you the chips,
Get
but
those chips. Get those
Yeah.
chips. It's going to change your life.
Change your life.
And tell you, if you do that, also get some of their hot sauce.
and tell them
while
Low
you're at
T
it.
sent you.
So, yeah, tell them low T. In fact, they use the promo code low T.
All right, Craig. So you had tortilla chips, Pringles pizza flavor,
Yep.
Fritos,
Yep.
Funyuns,
Yes, sir.
and jalapeno cheddar Cheetos.
Got it.
There's some pretty prominent chips that were left off this list. Lauren, you had nacho cheese Doritos, Lay's barbecue, Ruffles sour cream and cheddar, hot Cheetos, and Mrs. Vicky's salt and vinegar.
Yeah, I got that bold pack mix.
You had sour cream and onion Lay's. You had crunchy Cheetos. Okay. You had Cool Ranch Doritos. You had Lay's salted yellow potato chips. I'm with you all the way up until you just went off the deep end.
I'll say Grandpa had a pretty solid list there.
And then went with Julio's. This is not even regional. This is like basically coming out of Mexico.
They sell it on Amazon though.
They sell it. Look,
They
and
sell a
not
lot of
only
shit
that.
on
Wait, let's
Amazon.
talk about this.
All right,
Look,
let's talk about it.
because this is a product that's different. I mean, all these other things. The one thing I noticed when you did this thing, and I did some research, there's somebody making all this dust and just selling it to everybody. Because, you know, like everybody has a flaming hot limon. You know,
But they don't all taste the same.
Everybody's got a, you know
know what's funny,
a
though?
Cheeto or a goddamn chip or whatever.
Cheetos does
Flaming
taste
hot
like none
lemon
other.
sounds like a really Mexican flavor to me.
Yeah,
You know,
sounds like
that
a real
sounds
hot
Mexican
girl.
to me.
Yes, we know.
Julio's.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Julio's.
There we go. We cracked the code. It was Julio's the whole time.
Now you
I
understand
thought you say something.
that the purpose of this draft is not to find the most obscure,
No, it's that good.
and it's not
something.
to introduce people into new chips or new things.
Well, it might.
Like when we do sodas next week, I don't want to hear about fucking
I'm
Spicy
I'm gonna
pineapple.
do a
Joe soda, fucking pickle
Joe's-
flavor.
no. Yeah.
I'm gonna do a grape hippo.
Oh wow! Even I know about Great Hippo. Those
Yeah.
bottles
What
are worth a
the
lot
hell
of
is
money.
Great
You don't know what
Hippo?
Great Hippo
Hippos.
is, man?
No.
If you ever see a Great Hippo glass bottle,
My fifth
you better
wife-
pick that shit
Stop,
up.
stop, hold
Her
on. I gotta
family
clarify something. Stop,
Was
stop.
the maker of hippo.
You're saying gray hippo.
No,
You're
no.
saying
grape.
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 Okay, I thought you were saying gray hippo.
Yeah, grape.
Grape.
Okay,
Grape hippo.
continue.
Yeah. But Susan, her family owned the formula for hippos.
Well, then fuck that soda.
So, but
Why
they're
didn't
over.
you
They
get it
got
with
it down
you?
in Mexico now.
You know, I know a Florida
It was
man
the
that
first
fucked
16
hippos.
ounce. They were the first 16 ounce drink. You know, that's was the big thing why they call it hippo, because it was big. That was back
Yeah.
when the Cokes and things, 12 was the biggest you could get.
They came in
So
glass
little
bottles.
this.
So guys,
They got that.
do not take grape hippo because that's his fucking number one
That
choice.
was
next
first
year.
on my
You
list.
try to
be
steal
honest,
that and I'll
but
kill you.
You'll
Cut
never
your
win
throat.
one of
Yeah.
these drafts.
all right,
might.
let's go.
I might
Let's
win
go.
this.
Let's go.
You know what? When these fuckers order and they start eating those Julios,
Number
and they're
one,
hooked,
referring to people who listen to the
they like
podcast
them. This
as
is with love.
these fuckers.
These fuckers are like friends.
Term of
That's
endearment.
what I call my
Endearment,
friends.
yeah.
well, get on the fucking Discord and make
I'll
some
get
friends.
on that
Watch this
Discord
time
with you
next
guys.
month. It'll be
I
the
want
number
you
one
to
selling
know
chip in
something.
America.
Everybody's talking over each other.
That's
Slow
all
down.
right. So we like to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's kind
that's
of
how we do it.
we practice that.
It's all we understand around here.
He's gonna kill
No,
all of us.
it's going to change their life. They're going to order those, and then look, they'll be the coolest guy in Boston because you got Julio's chips and nobody else does it. Nobody's like, where the fuck did you get those things? Say, oh, I got that because I'm listening to Low T. over
You're gonna
in
start
San
getting
Antonio, man. He's
screenshots
busting out the
Of Amazon
famous-
shopping list.
Yeah.
Oh, watch. Everybody's gonna start
card.
posting Julio
Yeah,
chips.
Julio's
You know it's gonna
start-
happen too, probably.
No, I'm going to tell you, they're going to like them if they get them. You have them. You
Oh,
know
no,
they're
no, no,
good.
no, no,
They're
no, no.
really
So-
good, and they're really different.
No, I'm not saying they're
I'm
not a
trying to
very good
improve the
chip.
world.
I'm just saying that if the goal of the draft is mass appeal, right? You're trying to appeal
Well,
to
I
a
think
broad
I did
spec-
that with some of
I
my
think you
choices.
did. I
and
do
then
think
I
you
want to
did.
bring in that last one to just put them up to speed.
Hey, I'm
I'm
okay.
I'm taking them to the promised land. That's
trying
what I'm
to drop
doing. I
some
get 'em
game
up
to
there.
you, player.
Bam. That's
Okay.
what we do. We go to the promised land. They go. They get
To the
that chip.
promised
They're going to love
land.
that chip.
All
Get
right.
that
The
chip.
promised
You
land of
guys try
chips.
that chip. I mean that. You try that chip. You're going to thank me. It's going to be a whole new experience for you.
Prophesizing the chip now.
Well,
now
it's-
I
it's
feel
a
like
good
now
chip.
it might be a
Oh,
letdown to
the great-
And if you
somebody.
really
The
want to go,
discipleship of
get the hot
Julio's.
sauce with it. Holy shit. I mean, that's a trifecta
Bam.
without having with two things. That's the one way you can get a trifecta with two things is having Julio and the chip.
Julio's hot sauce is the most inconsistent thing in the world.
Oh, it's great. Thank you.
You can get mild sauce one day, and
And then it's really fucking hot.
Yeah.
the
it's
next.
perfect, right? And then
Well,
one day you get it,
The
and it'll
fuckers
burn
making
your
it can't read. So they're putting shit in the wrong cup and stuff.
It
I
depends.
mean, that's
so
okay.
I remember somebody telling us it depends on the season of the pepper.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say they put it in the wrong cup? But math is universal. There's no English and Spanish with numbers.
Yeah, well,
I mean, when you're measuring ingredients, I don't understand.
No, but they when they put it in the wrong
that's a
two,
Spanish 7.
they have mild and they have hot. And I think sometimes they don't know that. You got to say chili or something.
Yeah.
You know, chili.
How do you control the heat of hot sauce? Is it the
If you-
seeds?
Seeds.
Okay.
Seeds.
Like I had a guy tell me one time that you really can't make mild buffalo sauce. That's just butter.
No, you can make mild. You just don't use as much of the hot sauce.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
yes, but I mean because when you mix it with butter, if there's more hot sauce, it's hotter.
But I guess
Less.
what he was trying to say was there's no such thing.
You were just
there's
trying to
not
be a
like-
smart ass.
Yeah,
you should
probably.
have slapped that bitch and just got it over
Probably
with.
should've.
You should have just said, "Hey, fuck you." Okay.
Okay.
Who made you Buffalo Bill?
Tell everybody
Buffalo Bill.
Tell everybody like and subscribe to the video.
Hey, like and subscribe and get you some Julios. You're gonna love it. You're gonna thank me, and it's gonna change your life.
Are you listening? I'm surrounded, just following an empty sound.